Okay. It's my home state.
Really? Oh, in New Mexico?
Yep. How did you find this? That's amazing. Um, let me turn on my. All right, let's see what we got. Now you plugged in all the terms into Atlas.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And what did you find?
About a 30% cash on cash return with well, I mean, yeah.
Okay. But you're saying there's something. Oh, that's a cool house. How hammered
Yeah,
is it?
it's an apartment. It's an apartment. It's a multifamily. There's there's 4 tenants right now. One of them is moving out, and then there's gonna be um a new tenant moving in. So they're working
Okay.
on getting a new tenant in there.
So it's rent ready, obviously.
Mhm.
And how much?
The seller is willing to make repairs as well.
What? How many? How much in repairs?
We haven't talked about that yet, but I don't know. I guess that could be negotiated.
So it's 4 one-bedroom apartments, and what are they getting payments? Approximately 19, so 500 per place. This is about right.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is what they want. Seller is owner financing only with $25,000, 6% interest. No thanks. Payments of approximately $2,000 a month. Okay, what are the rents?
Or 3,350 fully occupied.
3,350. Okay. And he wants basically 2,000 a month. Okay. Well, as long as we don't have to pay interest, we're pretty close. Oh wait, that's offer price of what's the offer price?
199.
Okay.
I mean, our terms are. I mean, we're. I mean, I. The thing is, Trent, it's locked. The thing is, Trent, it is locked up at basically their terms.
Oh, it is. Okay. So hold on, let
Yes.
me just look at it and see where we're at. So, he said $25,000 down.
I put 20,000. I did 20,000 down.
He agreed to that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. That's a 10%. Cash flow is 521. Your cash on cash return is 27%. I'm not gonna call this bad. We need to really be specific about what repairs the owner's willing to do.
Hmm.
So that's one thing you need to get in there. But even at 2,000 a month, um, I'd love to get that down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got to understand that we're coming in at his offer price, and we're not. He knows that we're
Like
not paying.
maybe we split it 50-50, kind of, because we're paying majority. We're giving a majority of the money to him.
Yeah. Well, and is it a 6% interest? Did you agree to
Yeah.
6% interest?
Yeah.
That's going to change things. I don't love 6% interest.
They wouldn't move out. They wouldn't move on the interest rate at all. We countered, like we went back and forth like 5 or 6 times, and they just kept adding in the interest rate. And I couldn't, I could maybe increase the offer price and maybe come down a little bit on the interest rate with like a buy down.
Yeah, but they already know what they want. I mean, it's just what's your balloon rate? It's a balloon of 8 years
10,
or
10, ye- 10
yep.
year. It's a 10-year balloon, but you can't refinance before year 8.
So they want to make sure it goes 10 years. Of course they do because they're getting $2,000 a month.
Yeah, and the only reason she wants it to go the whole 10, but for tax ramifications, 8 is like the number, I guess. I don't know
Okay.
what I don't know the specifics behind that because I'm not a tax guy, but or I'm not educated that educated, I should say.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm trying to figure out what we're paying at 6%.
1980 1983 $1,983 and some change.
Yeah. So basically 2000. But I mean, what we're
Yeah,
paying in interest over that amount of time.
because
So
I'm
10,
oh, it's a 10-year amortization. So if we were to go to a 30-year amortization, it would be only $1,000 a month.
yeah, but they don't want to amortize over that long, right?
Yeah. No.
Can't spell amortization very well. All right. So do you see how much interest we're paying? This first
Yeah.
so we're paying eleven
That
thousand
part those
dollars.
first couple of years.
Well, really, all the years we're paying two
Yeah.
thousand in interest. Down the road. I don't love paying interest because people aren't used to it, like in our world.
Mhm.
Because our interest is $1,000 a month, and I mean they're saying it's going to be basically 50-50, 1,000, and then slowly drop over time. I'm honestly not too sure how sellable. So what I'd love to do is put this down, and it rents for what was our price? Three something?
3350 fully occupied. And the thing that like kind of kills the deal for me is like if a one tenant moves out, you immediately lose
Yeah,
um
yeah,
you're immediately losing a lot of cash flow.
yeah. See, I'd much rather give them a quarter of the rents instead of
And
two thirds.
I came in at 900, and they were like, "Nah, she can't survive on that." And I was like, "Ugh, that's kind of." So I'm assuming it's an older woman, I'm assuming
Yeah.
from what I got.
I
Like
mean,
that's what I was thinking. 1,500, like 1,500 wouldn't be terrible.
that might help a lot
Yeah,
if you go
because
on
I
the.
because because what? No, oh, actually, Trent, can I stop you real quick? I'm sorry.
Sure.
So I ended up countering at 1,400. So I could go back to them and be like, hey, I looked over the contract again. 1,900 is just a little too high. I thought that we were going to be at 1,400. I might have to walk if we can't do 1,400.
Well, and give back to them. Say, I'll go 220.
Yeah,
You give me 0%, and the 1,400
I
for
tried that already.
that they won't do 0% interest at
They
all.
counter with an interest rate. They counter with an interest rate.
How much did you go over asking?
Um, two I think 225 was the two. I think 225.
So your total interest, if we go 6%, is 66,000.
Hmm. What if you got it down to like a 4 or a 3?
31,000. So that's why I'm saying, um, like, hey, we can pay your principal. We can pay the interest up front basically by giving you 250. So here's what I would suggest: go at them with 250 with the 20% down still,
Yeah.
and the 1500 a month.
Oh, okay.
And that's and just be ready to walk. I think you're in a good spot. 250 would be 0% interest because we're paying the interest up front.
Yes.
We're giving you
Gotcha.
$50,000.
So you
We're
think we
not
could
paying.
bump?
We shouldn't say we're
I
not.
gotcha.
We're not paying it up front. We're increasing the purchase price to cover the interest.
I see. Yeah.
That way you've got a yeah. This is a way more sellable,
Okay.
and it's a two
I
hundred
should have.
thousand
I
dollars.
should have.
Do they
And I
not?
should have lit it with. Go ahead. Sorry.
They don't want cash.
I gave him a. Ooh. I don't, you know what? I don't even think did I present a cash offer? I'd have to check my email, honestly. I don't even remember it sent them a cash offer. Because an all cash offer at their asking price would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1100. Cash flow is 1100.
I should just go lock it up at their asking price then, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because the seller finance is more expensive,
Yeah.
and it's only a
But I mean,
$200,000 claim. But
but I mean,
really, lock
your buy-in's only 20,000 though. I mean, is there something I'm missing?
nothing. Yeah, this is so much easier to do this one cash because it's so low. The price is so low, and it's a I mean, it's a fourplex, so and it's already got renters. Like all that's really good.
The
You want to
two
know?
the two
Is there
I'm sorry.
a management
Yes,
company?
they have a property management company. The realtor is the one that manages it.
Perfect. So you've already got your manager. You got everything set. Um, and okay, so your homework is ask them for a list of repairs that they're willing to do.
Okay.
So start there, and then suggest the cash offer. And let's do a cash offer a little bit below what they're asking, like
Yeah.
170.
Like I was gonna say like 150, but all right.
And insult them. I don't mind that. Yeah, because then you're 14. Yeah, you're good at 150 too. So that's yeah. So go at
Yeah,
150.
I didn't even think of that, Trent. Damn it. This is why I look like this. Oh,
But
why
you
wasn't I thinking of that?
Hey, but seriously, you're doing everything right. You're here every single day, and you've always got something to talk about. So that's what I want. I mean, I don't know who said it, but it was somebody was talking about how making imperfect action, like
Imperfect
creating,
action.
yeah, is 10 times better than sitting at home and just analyzing and not.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
you're calling these things and you're making mistakes and you're doing everything. I want you to make mistakes because that's where you learn. And so you're doing great. And if there's a management company here, that's one of the main problems. Ask them what they're talking about as far as repairs, what they're going to do as far as repairs.
Mhm.
I think you've got a deal here. I mean, it's not the most beautiful place in the world, but it's
Yeah,
kind of.
no.
I mean, the thing is, there's 4 people that live here, and they're all probably single, and they like it. So, what are we gonna say?
Yeah, and three of them are leased. They're working on getting a new tenant. So, I mean,
Yeah, and the one that needs a new tenant looks like it's already been kind of updated a little bit, right? Where is it?
yeah, the vacant one, yeah. I
So I
mean,
mean,
the
it's not
flooring at
horrible.
least.
Yeah, but who
Yeah.
cares? I mean, if they're into it and they're only paying, what is it? There's
And
4 of them.
they're two are paying 900, one's paying 750, and one's paying 800.
Okay, so you get that 750 up to 900, then you're doing great. You said it's 3350 right now, so the average they're averaging 837. Okay. I have no problem with this one. This is good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but yeah, your first homework is say, oh, what repairs are you planning on doing?
Mhm. And I
And
gotta constantly remind myself, like, I'm the end buyer, so I gotta think like, okay, well, if you, I can't just take with like, oh yeah, like she said, they're in the agreement, like they're willing to make repairs,
yeah,
before
to get
in the
specific
buyer's agreement.
things I need when I'm selling these is I need to know the HVAC, all that stuff. What is
Mm,
new with the roof? How long ago the roof and the water heaters, all that stuff. And what's cool is with water heaters, there's usually you can zoom in on their pictures sometimes and see what year, but that looks relatively new. That's not a
yeah,
rusty old water heater. But that's just one unit.
yeah,
Okay, you're getting close.
yeah.
I love it.
I
Yeah,
feel it.
no,
I feel it, Trent.
doing great. You're really doing great.
Thank thank you.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna
Thanks.
hop off.
Okay. Yeah, go get your homework done and let me know what's up.
Yes, sir. Oh, the portfolio. I'm sorry. Wait, real quick. Um,
Yeah.
the so one tenant needs to be. We're gonna have to switch the houses out because like one tenant needs to be evicted and one's vacant. So we gotta have to
Okay. So
switch like two
we're
more.
switching the eviction. Yeah, send me over what the list is of what
uh,
is that the Stark? Is that in Canton or no?
the portfolio in Evansville. I'm sorry.
Evansville, right. Let me look at it. Oh, here it is. Sweetster. We both hate that name.
Yeah, dude.
It's terrible. Okay, so what are they switching out?
I haven't talked with them about that yet. I have yet to call the agent and be like, "Hey, we're really only looking to buy properties that are already leased at least." So, like,
Well,
I
you
mean,
don't
how
have
do
to
I
say
approach that?
that. That doesn't matter. Just have them put together a package because they keep changing everything, and so you have no idea what they're talking about now,
Yeah.
right? Didn't we switch out two properties now and switched it over? And it's like, well,
Nah, we swapped 2 properties and now we're gonna have to switch 4. So,
yeah, tell them, say, hey, I really appreciate the fact that you guys are trying to make this a great deal for us, but I have no idea what we're talking about now. And so, like, let's put it in paper. Just send me a list of which houses you're actually talking about, and say, what about
tell
the
them I
other
need
ones?
the rent 'cause I have rent rolls. She sent me the
Right,
rent rolls yesterday.
but we don't know which properties, right?
What do you mean?
Do we know which properties? They switched out 4 properties. So which 4, and what did they replace them with?
The No, they didn't. Well, no, we haven't talked about that yet.
I
I'm
know,
just
that's what
saying
I'm
we're gonna
saying.
have
Yeah, yeah,
to.
we got to find out what they're talking about because right now we're buying air. We don't know we don't know which ones. And if they're trying to evict somebody, maybe we can get that one cheaper, and we'll do the eviction.
Mm,
You know, so find out. Like, let's get as much information on all the properties and find out
yes.
what their issues are because that can be something that we can use as a bargaining chip too.
So get as much information on all the properties that I can.
Yeah, and just say sorry. I'm super confused. You've talked about so many different properties. I have no idea what you're talking about, and
Seriously,
be
because
honest
dude
with
has so
them.
many. Dude's got so many properties. It's like,
Yeah, and just say, hey, let's like we want to prove ourselves with a couple of these, and let's get them all taken care of. And are they getting out of the business completely? Are they dumping their dogs? What's going on?
yeah.
Okay, because
All right,
sometimes
I will.
evicting people is not as hard as you think. Like the one I
Mhm.
had in San Antonio, the owner was just like, oh, they're impossible. They don't pay on time and da 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 da. And then I just found out that they get paid every 2 weeks, and that's how they needed to pay. rent. I'm like,
Mm.
okay, well, let's do that then.
Yeah,
And they
you're
were
like, okay.
they're super nice. He's actually managing my stuff down there now. I mean, he's a good guy.
Oh,
So
nice.
you never know. It's all people's. You gotta talk to people, and get to know, find out what's going on, what you can fix.
Gotcha. Okay. More problem solving. That's my homework.
Absolutely. Always. We're here to solve problems, and then we make money off that.
Gotcha.
Excellent. You're doing great.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
I'll keep you updated.
Okay. Thanks. Later. All right, Eunice.
Peace, Trent.
Hey,
How's
what's
it
going
going?
on?
Hey, not
Good.
much. I was able to finally get a property under contract for my own owner occupied property. Like
Okay.
so I did it subject to uh and I'm closing on the 18th, or actually
Great.
before the 18th. I should be. I'm trying to hurry up and close it. But a question I have is because I had to draw down some money from my 401k.
Okay.
Um, so they want the closing disclosure, right? And I know I get that from the closing attorney, but it's a subject to deal. So I'm trying to anticipate. Well, let me tell you about the deal. So the house is I got it for 427, pretty much what they owe on it, right?
Send me the address. I want to look at it.
You want to check it out?
Yeah.
You want to check it out? All right, then hold on. Let me get the address. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Let me get the address here. Check it
And you
out.
go through you go through a basic, like the regular closing with the subject to. So know that you're still transferring title, you're doing all that stuff. Like all that stuff's gonna happen.
Yes, I was just trying to get an estimate of the fees because
Five
technically
grand. Figure at least 5 grand. Are you putting it into a trust? Are you keeping this or are you selling it?
I'm keeping it, but I'm still doing it through a trust acquisition
Right.
because
You're gonna set up your own trust.
yeah, set up my own
Okay.
trust through a trust acquisition because he was in a situation where they had to extend the uh the
For
modification from a 30-year to a 40-year, and we need to keep the payment the same. So I'm gonna make him 10% certificate
Yep.
holder of the trust in order for so it won't change the payment situation. So he's still in it. He's
Right.
just not the majority owner. So he can go get another house after I pay it for 12 to 18 months or something like that. But let me get you the
Well,
address.
okay,
Um,
perfect.
let's see.
No, you have a good understanding of everything for sure. When you go through the process, I mean, this is how much paperwork.
Hey, let me tell you, you're gonna trip when I tell you how much I got in this house for.
Okay, I want to see it. Yeah, this is the paperwork for my last one, and so it's a lot of paperwork. So be ready. There's a ton.
Okay. I'm trying to get to okay, the address. Did I give it to mom? Let's see here. No. Trying to okay, let me check my cousin. I show him. I ain't really tell too many people yet.
No worries.
Let's see. Okay, so it's 7235, and you spell it THOREAU Circle, Atlanta, Georgia, 30349. So
Thoreau
everybody,
Circle.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
So once you check that out,
Are you gonna live in this?
yeah, I'm living in it. Remember when I first came on, I said I need to find a house that I
Nice.
want to,
I'm
because I went
I'm
through a
psyched.
divorce. Yeah, and I had to start all over.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
dang. Okay.
yeah,
Now we're talking. Good, good, good. What?
yes,
Baller?
yes. Can you
Yeah,
believe
great.
I got in for $10,000 down?
I believe it. It happens. It definitely happens. So what was his situation?
So he got ill. He got really sick, and
Okay.
he was a truck driver, and he was trying, and he was getting far behind on the mortgage, and the HOA dues. I got to do some work to the house. I got to put up like some shutters. I gotta take care of the solar panel issue because he's behind on the solar panels. So I'm taking care of that. And then he's
Yeah,
behind.
take over that loan just the same way on the
Yes.
solar panel.
Yes. So he was sick, and a lot of people, I think it was overpriced. But I don't think they knew how to sell it at the price that they were looking for. But so I came in at the right time, uh, and I showed him the money, and I told him I'll take that payment right now. You don't got to worry about it, and I give you 10 grand because he said I had a very short period of time in order to make the mortgage payment, or else they were going to change the terms of the modification. So I went in
Gotcha.
there, helped him out, and got the realtor involved. And she was asking for like something crazy for commissions or whatever. So I told her, I said, look, we can do several deals together because she's a go-getter. And I said, on this deal, I'm gonna give you like 7,500. I'm gonna give
That's a
him,
lot.
yeah, I'm gonna give him 10 grand, take over and take over the payments and get everything back in order for him. So we signed, we scheduled to close, and it should be updated there shortly under contract because she just sent me a message, so it should be changing under contract on the actual Zillow. But yeah, I was able to lock it in, and so the only question I had was like, with me, and also he was behind in his escrow. That's another thing. He was behind in his escrow like $6,500.
Oh
But
wow! And you brought
I'm
that up too?
no, I'm this the question about that is since it's already in the mortgage payment. So once they get the payment I already sent, you know, I'm figuring they're gonna just keep that on the back end of the loan and not ask for it at the closing table because they're not gonna know we closed
No
it right
problem.
away anyway.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just see. So we're at 65, 75, and 10,000, right? So you're 24,000 in.
Yeah. Well, about 12, about 24 when everything's done. Yeah.
Okay, let me just check some stuff here. So the comps in the area are right around that price, just so you know.
Right.
Right? Did you kind of look at it? I mean, right next door is 411. You're getting this one for
So I'm not buying it for 545. I'm getting it for 427,
4.
429 for what he owes on it.
Right, but so that's the just the quick comps that I do like when I just look at this.
Mhm.
You're looking at 411, 424, 448.
Right.
So just so you know,
I'm
you're
over.
getting pretty much at the right. I mean, that's what the price is in the area.
Right.
Uh, let me
I
just
didn't
see.
mind it because I'm living in it, right? So I was like, all
That
right,
and you're getting a 5% interest rate.
5.375
Do you have the? Did they give you the mortgage?
statement.
The paperwork and everything?
Yeah, I got everything.
You got the mortgage statement?
Yeah, I got the mortgage statement.
Okay, and so in that mortgage statement, what's the escrow balance? You're saying it's a negative 6,500?
Negative 6,500. Yep.
Okay, so that's weird. They haven't been making the payment. Well,
Well,
they made
well,
2,000
well, let me tell
$2,000.
you. So the lender actually has been making a payment on because they haven't made the payment. Matter of fact, I don't think they made a couple payments. So the lender went ahead and took over the escrow because I see on the mortgage statement there's legal fees for like $1,100.
Okay.
It's not in foreclosure. I checked
No, no,
the chain of title. I checked all that, but
no. Okay.
you know, we just had to move quick. But it did say on the statement the escrow is about 6,500 back, and
So it said it was in parentheses 6,500.
is a negative for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because so that's one of the places that you make money in these deals is there's an escrow account and nobody ever pays attention to it. Mine had $9,000 in it. And so,
Well, from my understanding, the negative, in my mind, I'm like, oh, they owe him $6,500. But once I did the research, yeah, he was $6,500 behind. Because they tell us in math, when you got a negative, it's a good thing.
right. But I mean, yeah, no, for sure. But so how many payments was he behind?
Well, he was behind like 2 payments.
Just 2 payments shouldn't be that much, because the way the escrow works is the payment that you're making, a piece of that goes to escrow. So I don't understand how he's negative escrow. That doesn't make sense to me at all.
Well, I know for he was ill, he wasn't making the payments, but and
But just
she
two
said
payments wouldn't be 6 grand.
it wouldn't be 6 grand. It got to be way more than 6 grand. Then it got to
No way,
be a
no way
couple
less.
years.
Oh yeah, if it's 6 grand, well
It's about
his
380.
yeah, his taxes are. I mean, your taxes are going to be 554, 5440. Um, yeah, and I mean he made 2024. That's why I'm just like we're halfway through 2025.
So he must
I
didn't
don't.
pay it this year, huh?
Well, I don't get it because it's paid automatically through the bank.
Shit, from my understanding, he said he hasn't been making any payments at all.
For how long though? That's what I think. It's been more than 2 months.
Got to be more than 2 months. He ain't telling me the whole story, but
Does it say on the mortgage? Does it say how far behind he is?
no, it just gives a number. Let me pull up the statement real quick.
Yeah, send me that statement. Let me look at it.
I won't be. I won't send my statement, but I'll give you the information on there. Shit.
Okay, well, you can send it to me privately, the mortgage statement, just so I can look at it and make sure you're good to go.
Let's see here. Let's
Is
see
this
here.
is this near Buckhead?
No, it's on the south side by the airport.
By the airport, okay.
Yeah, it's close to my
You know
other house.
what county is that?
It's Fulton County.
Fulton?
Yeah, Fulton County. Let's see. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, I figure he trying to ask 545 for it, but he wasn't. That's the reason why it's sitting there. It's not even worth close to 545. But I believe once I get I believe I can get it seller financing and make money on the back end. I probably can get like, I'm not gonna fall in love with it for no more than a year maybe and get it back up to par, and then I'm a dump it myself
Gotcha.
through seller finance or somebody with poor credit, put down 10% and sell it for a little higher on the back end. Subject to property. All right. Get you this. All right, so here is the statement. Let me see. Yeah. All right, so the statement specifically says that, all right, correction. He is explanation of amounts due. Okay, so we have principal at 410,076. Then we got a non-interest bearing principal balance of $11,371.63. We have an escrow balance of negative $6,755.02. And
Yeah,
then, Mhm.
that's okay. That's what you. I mean, that's it. That's what's been paid in. So that's not. He doesn't owe that. That's positive money. Believe it or not.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was positive money too. I
Yeah, that
honestly,
money is in escrow. That's why. Yeah, because it didn't make sense to me.
but get this out. Check this out. Outside of the principal, because he had been behind. Because I remember when I was going through my situation during COVID, and it looks like sometimes when you're going through things, they put the arrearage amount, like they got him, they don't call it arrearage amount, but they'll say, you know, amount due $30,000 or something like that. And then they explain and they give you an
Yeah.
extra. So technically he probably behind like $29,244.55. That's why I ordered a payoff so I can see all of the numbers.
Did you send that to me? I won't share it. I'm just gonna look at it.
No, I didn't send it to you yet.
So here is this is from the tax commissioner. So this is that his name?
What's his name? Is it African name?
Akamoko?
Yep.
Akamokako. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So
I'm trying to get your statement.
he's all paid up. The current taxes, I don't think they've even been asked for yet.
It's crazy. I'm trying to get you the statement.
So that negative 6,000 means that he's paid into that 6,000. So that's a positive to you. Don't point it out to them because they're going to want that returned. That just stays with the property. Here, I'll show you what I mean. What is trying to think of the name of my oh, did we lose him? Yeah, let me just show you guys so you guys understand how to read statement. Go with oh, one of mine. Let's stand by, figure out. Yeah, so when it's negative in the escrow, that just means the escrow is paid. Because the escrow gets paid automatically when you make your payment. That's part of it. Bringing you back up, Eunice.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to get the statement and trying to figure out how to do it. But look, so the payment on the house I want to ask is like $3,093 a month. So that's what the payment is on the property, $3,093 a month. So that's what I'll be,
Right.
I'll be the new mortgage payment.
And then you got your escrow, and that's what the so here, let me just show you one of my houses real quick, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about with the so in this situation, see the well, this one's fine because that's what we to get them up to escrow balance.
And someone asked, can you transfer escrow in the chat? I would imagine, like he said, that tax should stay with me. I hope it
Well, yeah,
does.
that should be part of your deal for sure. That's interesting. I don't know. I thought mine would say negative escrow too, but positive. So maybe I'm wrong. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to find that one out. But they haven't paid. They haven't paid the escrow. I mean the taxes, and the mortgage company is who pulls out your pulls that out. So I think you're okay with that. But did you send it over?
yeah, I was trying to download it to my phone. That's the thing. I'm trying to download the PDF to my phone really quick so I can send it to you. But I mean, I
And where are you
listen,
behind on the homeowners? Make
he's
sure
behind.
that
He's behind 2 years, so I gotta catch him up.
2 years.
Well, it's only $750 a year. Not only, but it's $750 a year. So I gotta give that's another $1,500. But again, like I say, I was doing it so I can live in it. So I
Yeah, no, I
figured
get it. So that's another 1,500. You're in it. I mean, 25,000, right? Instead of
I'm in at 25K. 'K. 25K. 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 and then I gotta, then I gotta deal with the solar. Um,
Solar's usually pretty easy. You just call them and just bring up the arrears. How much is he behind in the solar? He's not paying that, I'm sure. That's
no, he's
probably
not.
one.
It's
Yeah,
it was it, it was $150 a month. Now it went up 208 because you haven't been paying.
okay,
Still
so
good.
208 times 24 months, let's say 2 years. So that's another 5 grand that you have to bring up. So you're at 30,000 now.
Well, let me ask you this question. I mean, it's the solar issue. I didn't see the solar with a lien on the property as of yet.
No, they won't. Not
So,
yet.
so
I mean, they
what I'm,
already have a lien on it. Like it's part of the deal when they
mhm,
put in the solar. He signed it over that if
mhm.
it doesn't get paid, then they have a lien, and so when you sell the property, then they want their money.
On the
They're
subject
not
too.
not gonna foreclose on it. No, because with the subject to, they don't know that it's been sold.
Right, right.
So that's why you just get a hold of the solar company and say, hey, I'm helping my buddy out. I'm gonna take over his payments. Can you guys give me a break? I'll pay it all up right now. If you guys can, make it exactly what it should be instead of the 208, because that's another $1,200 that they're penalizing you, and they're fine with that if you're gonna pay that. That's extra money that they weren't planning on.
Right. But can you believe it though? I'm just saying that you can actually find a deal now. I mean, I'm not, on Wholesale Atlas at this point, but I was. But I say that to say that uh all of that activity from using Wholesale Atlas led up to this deal. It
I'm
led
so
up to
glad.
me, huh?
I'm so glad because Wholesale Atlas is awesome. I'm super big fan, and this house is beautiful.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
gotta. It's a blessing. Like, and it's so crazy. I can't even remember
look at that
how I talked to this lady.
3-car garage. You get the whole thing going.
I got that. I got that mortgage payment though. I got that 3,000, almost $3,100 mortgage payment,
Yep.
which is not
Well,
a
and
lot in some places, but for Georgia, it's a lot.
well, no, that is a lot. That's a lot anywhere. But you've got, you're also going to, let's make sure you're being realistic about how much money you're going to need at close.
I'm thinking, I'm prepared for 30 if I have to. Um,
That's where you're probably going to be.
about 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm prepared
So
for
I know
30.
you're pulling that out of your 401k. Make sure you're doing it properly. That you're gonna not get, because you're gonna get dinged 10% there. So that's another $3,000 that you're gonna get dinged tax wise.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna worry about that on the back end when I do the tax at the end of the year. I ain't gonna let them take it out up front because you got an option not to allow them to take it up front. But they do want to see your closing disclosure when you do it, and
Yep.
so they know exactly how much you need to pay at closing.
Well, and just
So
work out a payment plan to pay that back as quickly as you can so you don't get penalized.
right,
So you're essentially borrowing from yourself.
borrowing from yourself. I like that one. That's pretty much what you're doing, borrowing from yourself.
Yeah,
So
as long as you pay it back in a timely manner. But no, I mean, so do you have, how big's your family?
uh, well, I got two grown kids, and I got a 16-year-old and a 7-year-old. So
Oh, that's
um
great.
and then the girl who
Yeah.
I'm with now, of course she wants to move in, but we're not married, so I don't think I'm gonna let her move in. So you
Oh,
know,
yeah. Keep her off the mortgage, all that.
yeah, I don't think because at the end of it, I'm looking at this as a as what I'm going to end up. What my plan would be is to find someone with a lot of money, a lot more money than I put into it, and
Yeah.
just don't have the credit at this particular time, but they had the cash. So
Yeah.
if I spend 30 to get in, you know, that's a lot.
It's a
But
lot. It's a lot. That's why I just want to make sure you're not sitting there thinking, man, I got this for 10 grand. And it's like, nope. You got it for
now
10 grand plus, 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 plus. Also, you want to live in it. Plan on living for at least 2 years in it, because then you won't pay taxes on the increase. Because you get $250,000 tax free on the increase. So if this goes up to 700,000, you're good.
Okay, that's a good point to keep in. But if anything, hey, look, Trent, if anything pops up crazy, or it's more than, if anything, because I believe I checked the title. I checked the title, made sure there wasn't no other encumbrances on there and things like that. But if anything
Who's
else
doing,
comes,
who's doing the TC for this? Who's doing your transaction coordinating?
well, of course, I'm going through the one of the realtors closing attorneys who's done subject twos in the past.
Okay. Just let me give you. I'm gonna send you guys all a number. Marilyn, can you put Lexi's number in? Guys, when you're doing this kind of thing, Lexi Ladeau is she worked with Hold My Hand, but now she's on her own as well. You want her to go over it for you, so you have somebody on your side too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
let's make sure you've got somebody on your side as well. Okay.
Is she and she will put her fee on the HUD.
You could probably ask her what she would charge you just for a consultation, because you've got somebody else doing it, but you want to make sure you're doing it right. I think you'll be fine. She's super great.
Lexi,
She'll be your who you use when you're doing deals. So she's a great girl.
transaction coordinator. Okay.
Yeah, I want you to have somebody on your side for this.
I'm ready.
Guys, I don't know where my camera went. Just kind of this keeps happening where it's out. And it says that there's no camera available. Okay, well, good luck with that. Please, yeah, I guess everybody is leaving Hold My Hand. Well, they've got so much going on, Daniel. They're an excellent education, but the amount of time that a lot of people have put in for them wasn't appreciated, and I think people are kind of saying, no. I know Steve Glow did the same thing where he's like, I'm done. Okay, Eunice, let me know. Keep me in touch, because I wanna keep an eye on this one for you. I don't want you to get. I don't want it to start getting into the 35-40 range for no reason. It's
If
really
it goes to
important.
40 or 30 or 35, I could do. If it goes to 40, I think that would be a little much. I can't make too much money on the flip side, right away. Unless it goes up tremendously. I
Yeah.
figure if I get in at 427, I figure it's I should be able to handle 30. But
yeah, and honestly, in these situations, I give them nothing. So you're way more generous than I would be. Because I think this house is worth exactly 420.
Yeah, definitely.
I really, I think it's not worth a penny more. And so, if you're coming in and giving him 10,000, now you're saying it's worth 30. But in that area, just from what I saw on this, I mean, there's nothing at all in the 430s. Well, here, maybe over here, 440 over here. So it's you're getting it right at its asking price, like what it will sell for. So
yeah, it's not the best deal.
It's not tremendous, but it's you're living in it, so it's that changes things.
Yeah, that's the only reason I took it, because I said I'm gonna live in it, and obviously he didn't have it that long. He didn't have it that long because he defaulted right away.
Because you got to keep in mind, his motivation is he's going to lose his credit if he doesn't get rid of it. So he's motivated.
Yeah, he's definitely motivated.
Be too generous is what I'm saying. And the realtor, you should say, hey, I mean, what I do with realtors is I say, how about I give you $500 to walk away? You offered her $7,500. That's a ton. This is a $400,000 house. times 6% is 24 divided by 2 is 12. So you gave her about 2.5. What do you give you? 2%.
Right.
She gave you a
That's,
discount. I mean, did she help you that much?
she didn't help. She didn't. Well, no, she didn't really help that much. But what she did do was present the offer exactly how I told her to present it, and she did a good job. And yeah, he because he wasn't familiar with what I was talking about in the beginning, so I had to coach her in order to. And she was very, very.
I
She was
I
she was good.
I would 100% renegotiate with her and
You
just
try
let
to
her
get
know,
her.
I can't get this deal done. Can I pay you $1,000 and get you out of the? That'll save you $6,500.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I'm
don't be so generous.
gonna come back and tell you because I am gonna try to renegotiate it just so I don't have to give up the additional money out my plan. Actually, I don't want to because I don't want to be responsible for all them taxes on the back end.
No, and you also like question about the escrow. Say it's showing negative. The escrow account is negative. It could mean positive. That's what I hate about when somebody puts a negative amount, because like if you have a credit card bill and they send it to you and it's negative $300, well, that means that you've overpaid on something. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. They taught us all wrong.
that $6,000 could be a positive for you. So
If it
double
is,
check.
that's a blessing.
Right, but don't tell them about it. Leave that out of the negotiations.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that out, and
Yep.
then I can get that back. So once I get the closing disclosure back from the,
You will not
huh?
get that back. You won't get that back. You will. The only thing is, you'll hang on. Somebody's in my door. You won't get that money back. It's just going.
I think Trent disappeared on the show. There you go. Oh, there you go. We hear you, but we don't hear you.
Okay. Sorry about
There you
that.
go. No problem.
Yeah. So you're not going to get that money back. It's just going to go right to the taxes. And so you want to
Okay.
keep that in escrow. You don't want to. You don't have a tax burden on top of it all. So leave that in there. Okay. Well, good luck with it.
Yeah, I'll keep you in the loop if I need it. If I need a bailout, I'll keep you in the loop. But I should be
Yeah.
good.
Please keep me in the loop. I want to make sure you're not getting screwed on this.
Okay, that's what
All
we'll do.
right.
I appreciate the help.
You bet. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Later.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna turn off and turn back on just so I can get my camera to come back up. So be ready to join back in. I don't know why it keeps doing this.